So, you want to be a VTuber. Maybe you were sitting down and you were watching one of the HoloLive girls do their thing, or maybe you were watching PewDiePie do the VTuber bit as a joke. But regardless, you want to be the kawaii anime boy or girl that plays Minecraft for the hundreds of adoring fans, and I get that. You just don't know where you want to start. Well, don't worry, because I got you covered. There's this weird idea going around that you have to have a lot of money to buy models and assets and everything, but that's simply not true at all. In fact, you could start VTubing right now for absolutely free. No joke, you don't need to put a dime down to do this. You know, unless you don't have a PC or a microphone, in which case, what did you think you were going to do? Like, how can you stream without a PC? You have to have it. I mean, unless you have a PlayStation, but whatever, that's not the point. Just roll the title card. Okay, first things first, you're gonna need to set up an account on where you plan on streaming, whether that's Twitch or Vimeo or YouTube or Facebook Live if you're an animal. Next, you're gonna want to download and install your streaming software of choice. And while you do have a couple options, for this video, I'm going to be showing you Stream Elements. It's an add-on for OBS. One, it's because that's what I use on a day-to-day basis, but also because I personally think that's the best choice. There's an online dashboard where you can check your stats, you can edit your overlays from anywhere, and it's something that's actually helped me out from time to time when I'm usually away from my main streaming PC. The next thing you're gonna need to find is your stream key for your platform, put it into OBS, and congratulations, you've set up the basics for streaming. So now let's get into the part that makes it VTubing. After you've set up your OBS, the next step, and which is going to be the most time consuming, is creating your VTubing avatar. For this, of course, we're going to be using Vroid. It's both free and readily available either from Booth.PM or from Steam, which I recommend because that will keep it up to date for you. I would start with your body, your eye shape, your height, etc. Get like a feel for your character. And once you have all that, you can click on this tab that says Textures. You can right click on the default layer and you can export those textures out so that you can customize them. For this, I recommend using Paint.net because it's a simple to use image editor, and the one that I used for a long time before I got my hands on Photoshop. It's basically diet Photoshop. It's really easy to learn. It's better than GIMP in my opinion. And if you do need to do any more editing for other assets, this is going to be a great go-to to get it done really quickly. Another option that you can do alongside this, and another one that I really recommend, is browsing through Booth.PM. It's a wonderful website, and there are a lot of free textures made by members of the community for Vroid, and plenty of options to choose from. I'm going to be linking every single one that I used personally for this video down in the description if you'd like to either get an idea of what you want or to, maybe see if they have something else that maybe you would like. Hi everybody, post-production weeaboo here. So I realized what I just said technically doesn't make sense, so let me quickly explain. There was going to be a segment of the video where I was going to walk through step-by-step creating an avatar in Vroid. However, I cut that part because it really didn't flow with the video. The avatar in question is the one that I used in this thumbnail, so you can see her. Every single one of her assets is in the description below. Yeah, sorry, my bad, I should have cut it out, but here we are, doesn't matter. Continue with the video. Lastly, if you want more intricate and advanced things like glasses, ears, etc., there are plenty of tutorials on YouTube explaining how to go through that. I would show you, however, I am a certified dumbass and don't know anything about making them. Again, there's a tutorial down in the description if you'd like to get started there. After this, save your avatar in Vroid. I will repeat, save your avatar in Vroid and then export it. Now onto the final big step, and that's setting everything up. Where we're going to start here is going into OBS, and we're going to create 4 scenes. A starting screen, an in-game screen, a BRB screen, and an ending screen. If you want to make a 5th just chatting screen, you can go right ahead. However, you don't really need that unless you plan on doing a lot of just chatting streams, which is something that a lot of VTubers like to do. However, you might want to start, playing games before you get into just chatting. How you want to set up your OBS layout is really up to you. You can make your own scenes in Paint.net. You could browse for some free assets on Nerd or Die, or you could even look around the community like Cake Catboy, who has a ton of free assets ready to use for VTubers. I also, from time to time, will put out some things. If you want to follow me on Twitter, links in the description. After that, you're going to want to open your avatar up in a program, and for this, I recommend using VMagic Mirror. No, weeboo, you might ask. Why don't you recommend using VC Face, which is what most people use? Hear me out. I'm going to be assuming that you are doing this on a minimum $0 budget. And so I'm also going to be assuming that you probably don't have a webcam, because using a laptop webcam for your avatar is not going to look as great as you might think. So if you use vMagic Mirror, that has an option for your avatar to have a mouse and a keyboard in front of them. It doesn't require a camera, and your avatar can follow your mouse around as opposed to tracking your head. It will save on your CPU usage and will also keep your avatar moving and looking more interesting than just something standing there. Now, if you want to do PNG tubing or, stuff like that, that's a whole different topic. I'm making this video based on you creating an avatar in Vbroid. After that, you set up everything in OBS and you're ready to go. If you don't know how to set up scenes and things inside of OBS, I'll be linking a tutorial in the description and you can watch that as well to help you get started. Now that you have everything set up, I'd like to personally give you a couple tips moving forward. Tip number 1, don't push yourself too hard. Vtubing, and in terms streaming, won't get you famous overnight. Remember to take it slow and don't burn yourself out too quickly. Set up a light streaming schedule so you can get a feel for how long you think you can go and how frequently, and so on and so on. Tip number 2, investments are optional. As I hopefully showed you in this video, money is not required to get you started as a VTuber. So as you move forward, try to keep in mind that you don't need to buy anything. Pouring money into your channel won't automatically boost your views. If you do choose to buy things, before you do, sit down and prioritize what you think your channel might need. Do you want different outfits for your VTuber model? Do you want to upgrade to a live 2D model? Maybe you hit affiliate and you want to upload custom emotes or have art done for your profile picture. Whatever you decide, just keep in mind that it isn't necessary and you don't need to rush it. Tip number 3. This one's a personal opinion, but try to diversify the content that you make. This is one of the simplest ways that you can help grow your channel. Making more content other than just streaming lets people get an idea of who you are if they can't catch one of your streams. For software, there's a great program that's free for video editing called DaVinci Resolve. It has great tools that can help you create nice looking content, and there's a lot you could do. You can make a highlight compilation. You could make a heavily edited and condensed version of your stream and upload it as a Let's Play. You could download this program, turn your model into an MMD file, do a small animation, and upload it to Twitter or TikTok, right? Like, just don't limit yourself to just streaming. Tip number 4, and this is a huge one. Make content, not excuses. Part of the reason I really wanted to make this video was to show you how easy it is to make a model for free, all on your own. A lot of folks are under the impression that you need to have the biggest and the best to start streaming or even VTubing. This is usually echoed by people that I like to call VTweeters. They're also the ones that say you have to be lucky to be a VTuber, which, while luck might be involved a little bit, it's more of a drop in the ocean than anything. You aren't gonna find yourself not getting viewers because of luck. If you're just sitting on a just chatting screen, waiting for someone to come into your comment section and talk to you, rather than trying to make content to grow yourself, then yeah, you're not gonna pick up viewers compared to the person going out and trying to do collabs or trying to be the best internet personality that they can. Like, you gotta meet it halfway pretty much. Well, I've pretty much spoken my piece. If any of you are still here, thank you so much for watching my video. I've been itching to make something like this for a long time, and I figured this would be a good place to help any fellow VTubers trying to get started. I plan on making more videos in the future, so thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.